Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. There have been multiple issues in the southeast, such that the place seems not to be so comfortable for people to stay in again. But right now, the bishops in southeast have decided to do their own part, to see how they can restore order back in the southeast. And you get to hear the details of their write-up to President Muhammadu Buhari, considering the fact that there are a lot of pending issues that are causing so much. They talked to him about the issue of deproscribing Ipob, talked to him about several other issues, which we're going to be listening to in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you don't subscribe to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Southeast bishops have advised President Muhammadu Buhari to grant amnesty to the indigenous people of Biafra and other separatist groups in the region. In a statement jointly signed at the weekend, the Clerics said granting amnesty and dialoguing with the Biafra agitators will bring peace back to the southeast. The Clerics stated that militarized and high-handed approach will not solve the growing agitation in the southeast. Rather, negotiation would bring lasting peace to the violence in the zone. They expressed concern over the insecurity in the region and promised to talk to various separatist groups on the need to stop the activities and also bringing down of people in the southeastern zone of the country. According to the bishop, a national sense of belonging, equity, and fairness should be restored in dealing with all segments of Nigeria to end the orgy of violence that had trailed separatist agitations in other parts of the country. And according to their statement, it reads thus: "We therefore call on the federal government to consider granting amnesty to Ipob and other separatist groups. We believe that the decriminalization and deproscription of these groups would lead them to embrace the democratic and non-violent means of negotiation, thus opening the path of dialogue on the future of Nigeria. This will win the hearts of all and lead to a better rapport between the political leaders and the people in the future. A militarist and a high-handed approach may win the peace of the mortuary and graveyard, but it cannot win the hearts and the minds of the people. We therefore urge all in the name of God to join hands and work hard to restore trust, confidence, and calm in southeast Nigeria. Growth and development in our region cannot be achieved through intimidation and destruction. All those who are still preventing people from going about their legitimate businesses by enforcing a sit-at-home order for which no group now claims responsibility are therefore called upon to desist from doing so. In the same vein, we enjoin all our sons and daughters, especially those in the diaspora, to make responsible use of social media. These very powerful instruments that modern technology has placed in our hands should be used to build up and not to destroy, to dispel ignorance and spread love, not to destroy falsehood, not to spread falsehood, create fear and panic. We equally ask the security agencies to be professional in their effort to ensure the maintenance of law and order in the region. We continue to pray and call on all Christians as well as all people of goodwill to join us in praying for peace that is based on justice, fairness, equity, and good governance." Wow, there had been some reaction to this by Nigerians, and we're going to be looking at one or two or three of it. And this one here says, all of a sudden our bishop have woken up. Is it because of what that Biafran lady said, that they should be a target now? That's why they have woken up? Another person here says, this is one of the things that they should have done many years ago, by ensuring that they speak to the president about what is happening in the region. Is it that now is their morning? Another one here says, please, let's learn to appreciate these people. They have taken a bold step. It's for them to continue to push to ensure that something is done drastic to correct the ills, especially in Southeast. Another one here said, letter writing will not help anything. Posting it on media would not also help. Situations like this demand a courtesy visit to the president and looking at his eyes ball to speak to his heart. We should stop all this media writing and all of that. Most of the time, even the president will not see it. Another one here says, if they are serious, they should come together as a group of people and visit the president, not to be sending out letters. And somebody reacted to that, says, but what they have done is one step to doing the others. Wow, so many responses coming from Nigerians. But then let's look at this issue. It's quite critical, and it's something that we should first of all applaud the bishops for doing that, bishops of Southeast, for doing that. It clearly shows that they are concerned about the welfare of the people, not just spiritually alone, but also physically. And they have pointed out a lot of things. First in the list is the issue of the proscribing Ipob, because I know that alone has sent very wrong signals out about their own activities. You understand? And secondly, he talked about the issue of dialoguing with the people concerned when they proscribe them, and but the question is, what are you going to tell them? Because one of the key things that should be a foundation to any discussion is if you actually understand the needs of these people. For me, looking at the situation on ground, this Ipob doesn't need any form of dialoguing and trying to tell them to join Nigeria bag and all of that. I'm not saying this because I don't want Nigeria to be together, but from all indication, what they want is they want out. That's every time that they talk about this thing, even their leadership keeps talking about that they want out. So that's the only way you can appease them. So now, for you to be able to get some stronghold on them is if there will be an opportunity for referendum, by the presidency, by the lawmakers, if they include referendum in our constitution, or like Bakare rightly says, tear down everything about 1999 constitution, and let there be an opportunity to create another constitution where a lot of issues may have been negotiated and concluded before, the constitution is rolled out. That alone can help to solve the problem. But, for now, I feel that what they have done by writing to the presidency and also letting them understand the position of things in the Southeast and how concerned they are, it's a first step for me. That's the first step. But I also feel that they should see how in each of the, local government and all of that, they should try to speak to their people, speak to the youth, and see how they can calm their nerves for the now and see what they can do, collaborating with other politicians, especially those who understand the plight of these people. You understand? The issue seems to be very intertwined, such that to be able to separate it and put things in the right order whereby they will align to Nigeria and also to the need of Biafra seems to be very difficult. The only thing they are seeking for, talking about Biafra, is that there should be a referendum to decide whether they want to stay or they don't want to stay. So the situation seems a little bit cumbersome. But then, what these guys have done is a good one, and we are hopeful that the president, having heard from them, will see how he can do something very emphatic, something that will at least calm down the tension in the air right now, especially in that region. I would like to leave it there. The step taken by the bishop, is it a good one? What do you think about it?